空を貫いて地球を歌いかずちは我ら幼い人類に目覚めてくれと放たれたマクロス惜しくたった若者は愛する人をかばいつつ旅立つ日々を戦い開く Will love me tomorrow 闇を切り裂き飛びゆく先は遠く輝く青い星
I didn't have to say that. So why the hell did I? Are you still a squadron commander or aren't you?
All right, jeez. You want me to handle it? I'll go handle it.
Make it quick, Major.
Oh, I will, Commander. Look, I know it's been a really long time, but...
I really am a bitch, aren't I?
Oh, there you are. Oh boy, what's with the long face this time? Did you and you-know-who get into another fight? Come on, you can't fool me. You're obviously bent out of shape, and I know who's the reason.
Did you want something?
Well, knowing your love for a good cup of tea, I thought you might like this. So, what do you think? Top-grade Darjeeling.
Are you sure? This is so rare.
Don't worry, I've already squirreled enough away to keep me going for a while. It looks like I timed it well. So if you and He-Man aren't fighting, shall we say, why don't you invite him over for tea?
I never said we were fighting.
Honesty is the best policy.
All right, that was great work, everyone. Time to grab a couple of Z's.
Welcome back, sir.
Thanks. Put her in the hangar and give her a fresh coat of wax.
Oh, Major! The commander said that she wanted you to get in touch with her as soon as you got on the ground.
She did, huh?
Yep.
Sounds like Grandma wants to remind me to turn in my report. Like I need her to tell me that. Jeez, I can't believe how anal some people are.
How'd it go?
All quiet, as usual. My report, ma'am.
Hikaru.
That stunt you pulled crossed the line, ma'am.
What?
I don't know if you're jealous or what, but that was low.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, I said if. Oh, that's right. You're above all that, aren't you? I'm sure it was purely professional. It must be sad having nothing except your job.
Look, I know you're angry, but I thought...
It had been 6 months since I'd seen her. All I wanted was a few minutes to talk to Minmay, but did you care? No, you're not a woman. You're a machine. It must be rough working here. Who has to wind up her mechanical heart?
Hang on a second, she's not that bad.
Hey, how about some coffee? You've earned it.
Really? I mean, no, sir, I'm on duty.
Come on, all work and no play makes you like that.
You've made your point, Major.
Are you sure you should be saying things like that?
What do you mean?
Are you that dense? Can't you see that the commander's in love with you? I mean, isn't she?
She's in love with me? Yeah, right. All that woman loves is her job.
And to think I was going to apologize to him.
Major Ichijo sure is dense, huh? The female heart's beyond a man like that.
That may be, but from what I saw, it's obvious the commander hasn't come clean about how she feels either.
This is so frustrating. You have to proclaim your love instead of keeping it bottled up all the time.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, the commander doesn't unbottle, but she should say something.
Then again, maybe her heart's just not wired like yours and mine.
Too true.
Well, if I was her, I'd tell him that I love him in front of everybody.
Yeah, but you're also a total exhibitionist.
Hey, what's your damage?
I'm sorry.
Okay, dense men are bad, but girly metrosexuals are worse.
Especially ones who eavesdrop on private conversations.
Someone needs pantsing. Come on, I didn't mean it.
Maybe he's got nothing.
I can't take it anymore.
Honesty is the best policy.
I know, but how do I? Damn.
You're not a woman, you're a machine. It must be sad having nothing except your job.
Here. You're going to catch a cold.
Please just leave me alone.
Something else happened, didn't it? Well, obviously you don't want to talk to him, so let's head over to my place, okay? It won't get any drier out here.
Actually, if you have any alcohol on hand, I'd rather have that.
Huh?
I do drink once in a while.
Is wine okay?
If it's all right.
I'll join you. Here we go.
Whoa. So am I really such a bitch, Claudia?
What did he say to you?
The truth is, I really was going to invite him over to my place for tea to try and apologize to him today.
But you couldn't, right?
Am I that transparent? Not to mention lacking any redeeming female traits.
Look, people are people, and you don't have to fit someone else's expectations.
The thing is, I am trying to open up. But every time I look at Hikaru, I just...
Here, have some more.
I'm not drunk yet, am I?
Nobody's saying you are, Misa. You might be going through a rough patch, but just be glad he's still alive. After Roy died, this is what got me through the long, lonely nights. Thank goodness it's not like that anymore.
Can I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
Were things always good between you and Major Fokker?
After we ran into each other on the Macross, sure. But before that happened, it was on and off, on and off. You want to hear a story about him?
I gotta hear this.
Now that I think about it, maybe I was a little harsh on her.
The first time I met him was back during the Unification Wars. I was stationed in the middle of nowhere, straight from the academy, all starched and pressed. And green? I was green as a lime. Anyway, he was stationed there too.
Yeah, baby! Oh, sweet. This way, baby, look this way. That's right. Oh, don't be shy. Come on.
Hey, take a look at the new recruits, Lieutenant.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Roy Fokker. At your service, ladies. Hi there. hello to you.
That was it. Boom. Of course, I didn't even speak to him until a week after that.
Well, look at that. Are these guys on our 12 the only ones you picked up?
Roger, just the 5 from the southwest.
Hey, your name's Claudia, isn't it? You are one fine looking.
Lieutenant Falker?
How about a date sometime? Even out here in the boonies, they've got some pretty good restaurants. When's a good time for you?
Lieutenant! A scrambled combat communications channel is not the place for a personal conversation!
Oh, yeah, very nice. That's exactly the way new recruits are supposed to react. By the book.
Now, as you might have surmised, young Lieutenant Falker didn't exactly leave me with a good first impression. Or rather, I didn't quite understand what made his brain tick, assuming there was an intellect there. Still, I figured there'd be no harm in letting him buy me dinner, right? But then...
Yo, sorry I'm late, but I totally forgot I had a date with all my friends here. You don't mind if they come along, do you? Hey, squeeze in a little. Someone else is getting in. There, lots of room. What's the problem?
That's all right. Excuse me.
Hey, hang on a second. Wait, but where are you going?
Oh, just forget about her, fucker.
Come on, let's go for a drive.
Yeah, let's move it.
So I was left there, thinking he was either insensitive or just a grade-A sassy bastard. This is inappropriate. I'm on duty.
I'll be here every day until you say yes.
You're not serious.
Enemy fighters coming in!
Coming in now?
See you later. Ciao.
Hey, Claudia, patch me through to the main base.
Wake up, Claudia!
Right.
I never even suspected Major Falker had a side like that to him.
Yeah, no kidding. He was acting like he didn't have any common sense at all. But when he wasn't around and I didn't see him, I started missing the big blonde moron. It was like my heart was all knotted up.
And was he sent to the front lines?
No, actually, the Unification Wars ended and he was transferred to South Itaria.
The Macross?
Yeah, and the rat bastard never wrote me a single letter for a whole year. And remember, this is the guy who made a spectacle of himself hitting me up every single day.
But then you wound up aboard the Macross too?
Now that had to be fate. Being transferred to the same command as him. Not to mention going back to school for crew training where I bunked up with a certain prickly roommate.
It's hard to understand how we're all tied together.
Let alone these things called hearts. But what really got me is that he still didn't come by to say hello, so I took things into my own hands. It's been a long time.
Oh, it's you. How's it going? Drew this shift, huh?
I just came to return these to you. Here.
Huh? You kept this stuff? I mean, okay, whatever you want.
Hey.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. Feast your eyes on this, baby. This is the VFX-1, a new fighter plane that can operate in space and transform into a ground assault unit. It's got speed and engine performance that blows away anything that's ever been flown before. And guess which stud's gonna take her up on her virgin flight tomorrow? Huh? Hey! Where you going, baby?
Well, after that, I fell into a bad bout of self-loathing. I mean, this is me we're talking about, if you can believe it. I kept asking myself why I didn't just tell the jerk how I felt. I couldn't open up to him. I find it hard enough to understand love now, but in those days I was totally clueless. It all came to a head 2 hours before the Valkyrie prototype's test flight. I hadn't seen Roy anywhere, so I got worried, thinking that he must be holed up someplace by himself. And that's when...
No, watch this. This is good.
Well, I'm sure you could understand what I was feeling when I saw him carrying on with those girls like that.
Yeah.
But the thing was, all that time I'd been jealous because I wasn't seeing him for what he really was. It was the night after the test flight. That's right, it was raining, just like tonight.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, it's me, Fokker.
Captain?
I want to see you. It's kind of urgent.
Do you know what time it is?
Middle of the night, I guess?
Are you drunk?
I want to see you. It'll only take a minute.
This really isn't a good time.
It's not like I'm trying to barge into your room.
Where are you?
A phone booth across from your quarters.
You're here?
Yeah, and I'm drunk. But I'm not gonna push it.
Hold on.
Hey, sorry I called you out in the middle of the night like this.
Captain, it looks like I should have brought a towel.
Oh, it's fine. Really?
Did something happen, Captain?
No. Yes. Let me explain. I know you probably won't care about this at all, but I want you to hear this. Before the test flight today, I was in the hangar making an ass out of myself with some of the girls. And the higher-ups chewed me out for it. But the thing is, even I get scared sometimes. That's how it is with pilots. People think we get in our cockpits without a care in the world, but what we're really thinking is, am I gonna die? Acting like idiots once in a while helps us deal with it. Do you understand? I just wanted you to know that I was bringing you all those gifts and flowers for the same reason. Just a guy clinging to what's precious to him. Don't be mad. Yeah, I know a lot of women, and I goof around a lot. But out of all the women I've ever met, you're the only one I can tell about my fears. So here's the deal. Today's test was at low altitude, but tomorrow the brass is expecting full speed at over 1,000 meters.
Captain,
Well, anyway, thanks for listening. Oh, shit.
never understood that.
Are you sure you should be saying things like that? Can't you see that the commander's in love with you? I mean, isn't she?
She's in love with me? That's strange. Maybe she's on the Macross. She went home nearly 2 hours ago, huh? Thank you. So where did she go?
I guess it's hard to believe, huh?
Yeah, but I suppose that's because I only knew one side of him.
Truth be told, that night was the night I fell in love with Roy for real. So no matter what happens, just stay the course, okay? And besides, Roy told me a few things about that man of yours. Expressing himself isn't exactly his strong suit. It looks like we both fell for moody macho pilots. Huh? Claudia's Tea Lounge. Hey, Chijo! Why, yes. As a matter of fact, she's right here. Yeah, that'd be great. Guess who says he's on his way?
To do what?
Look, I had some plans tonight. This guy and I were having a drink, okay? So sorry, but you gotta go.
Three's a crowd.
Definitely.
But...
Hey, it's a Chijo.
All right, time for you to go, Cinderella. Oh, and don't forget this. Use it or lose it, if you catch my drift. Be honest, okay?
Damn.
Can I ask what's with that stoic look?
It's nothing, really.
I know I went a little too far this afternoon, and I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Tell me, do I smell of alcohol?
You were drinking?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Say, I managed to get my hands on some pretty rare tea today. I don't suppose you'd care to join me?
Sure, I'll take you up on that. Let's head over to my place. Oh, wait, I'm out of sugar.
That's okay. We only need hot water this time.
Well, that's something I've got plenty of.
For the first time in 2 years, Hikaru and Minmay have the chance to be alone, all by themselves. This romantic respite comes at a price, however. For to meet Minmay, Hikaru skips out on a previously arranged date with Misa. Unaware that Hikaru will never come, Misa waits for him, alone. Next time on Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Private Time.
Haruka